Hey Leo, Mariah here. It's an absolute pleasure to have you back, whether you are coming back or this is your first time here on the channel. Thank you so much for being here in my living room. So let's go ahead and get into this. I want to see who is coming your way in the month of October. I want to be a little bit nosy. So let's see. So before we get into it, I want to see where you are at, right, in your love life. So spirit guides, angels, ancestors, tell me what's going on with my Leos currently when it comes to their love life, and maybe what's been happening, what's going on, maybe things you've been dealing with in your love life. So that way we have a foundation to work off of in regards to who's coming your way. So tell me, spirit, what's Leo going on? What's Leo going through right now? We have judgment in the reverse. Whoo, strength. Three of Swords. Judgment in the reverse, strength, and the Three of Swords. You know what's the first thing that came to my mind? Somebody's picker is off. Leo, our picker, we may have just not known how to pick them. And that's, you know, and you don't know how to pick them until you learn how to pick them. And you typically tend to learn if you were not given the tools, especially by your parents, on how to vet and use your discernment to choose the partners accordingly that are going to be best beneficial. You got to learn through trial and error. And I definitely do believe we've dealt with quite some errors in the way we went about picking partners. Whether we picked partners for the wrong reasons, maybe we didn't use our discernment, maybe we didn't know what questions to ask at the beginning, maybe we didn't have our boundaries established, maybe we weren't assertive enough, maybe how we may have came off, or even just the people that we would go for, the type of people that we would go for just wasn't beneficial, and it wasn't going to be conducive to the type of relationships we wanted. And even sometimes we can choose somebody and think that we're choosing them for all the right reasons, and sometimes we don't know who a person truly is until later on down the line, right? So you can only go based off the information that you got. And if it wasn't just, you know what, we're picking wrong, you could have absolutely, in your best line of sight and mind, felt that what you saw out of a person was redeemable qualities, was things that you wanted out of a partner, and that is what they showed you. Does not mean that's who they truly are. And sometimes you can find out who a person truly is a few days in, a few weeks in, a few months in. Sometimes you don't find out until years later down the line, like, oh, I didn't expect all this, you know. So either which way, this comes back to the way we chose our partners, and I think that's what we're having to deal with now. Whether you have actively just went through a breakup, maybe going through a breakup, having to choose to leave a partner, or even if we've been single for some time, I think we're reflecting and have been reflecting on the choices that we've made in regards to our partners and choices we no longer want to make. That's just not going to bring us the healthy relationships that we're seeking and that we want. So I want to see who is actually coming your way. So who is coming Leo's way, Spirit? Who is coming Leo's way? We got the Eight of Wands, Nine of Swords in the reverse, Two of Swords, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, this may be somebody that either you meet while traveling, while you're online, like from an online dating app. Definitely heavy online energy here, online connection. So yeah, you may meet this person through a dating app. But if it's not that, this is like somebody that you would meet kind of in your day-to-day routines or day-to-day activities, not somebody through work, but this is like, you know, if you're going to the laundromat, or if you're going out to a restaurant, or if you're going to do your errands, going to Target, whatever it may be, this is somebody that you end up meeting either online or in the process of your day-to-day behaviors, which is really interesting because I don't think this person, when you do meet them, I don't think in their mind they're immediately going like, oh my God, who is this person? I got to get to know Leo. I don't think this person is necessarily looking for love when you meet them. This is why it lets me know that you're meeting this person in passing, or maybe you just swiped on them and wasn't even thinking of it, or they swiped on you and they weren't even thinking of it, or you were going about your day and you already had your plans in your mind and that's what you're focusing on, and then all of a sudden you guys cross paths. That's what this reminds me of. It's not like somebody's intentionally seeking per se, but yet you two cross paths. So I want to know more about this. Tell me more about this. Spirit, what else can we tell Leo? We got the Two of Cups in the reverse, Seven of Swords in the reverse, Knight of Swords in the reverse, Justice in the reverse. Ooh, somebody just got their freedom. Yeah, somebody just got their freedom. Whoever this is, they just got, it could be you, because that Three of Swords is in the upright. It could be you that's now getting your freedom or liberating yourself from somebody or some connection, or this is them. Like they are getting out of a relationship and it doesn't feel oddly enough unless it's you. If it's this person instead, it doesn't feel like it's recent. It doesn't feel like they just left a connection a week ago or anything like that. This may have been some time since they've been separated from a person, but they're very transparent. They're going to let you know. They're not going to hide it. This isn't somebody that is going to pull the wool over your eyes and say, hey, I'm single, when really they got a wife and a girlfriend or a husband and a boyfriend somewhere. No, this is somebody that's going to let you know, like, hey, this is my situation. This is what comes with me. I am single. I'm also dealing with these circumstances in my life. Do with that as you must, do with that as you will. But I like that this person is blunt. That's the best way to put it. This person's very blunt. They're not blunt in a rude way, but they're blunt in the sense of, let's cut the crap. Let's get straight to it. This is my circumstance. This is what I have going on. So they're very straightforward. And I think you, Leo, you're going to appreciate that straightforwardness, because I think in this stage of your life, that's what you want, especially given the circumstances of the people we may have picked or chose in our past. You definitely are in a space of, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, tell me the truth. I can take it. I'm a grown man. I'm a grown woman. Just lay it on me. Tell me what the real tea is. Give me the real information. Who are you? What are you about? What are your intentions? And this is somebody that's going to let it be known. They're not, that's a straight shooter right there. That's a straight shooter. So how will Leo feel about this person? Let's see. How will you feel about this person, Leo? We got the Temperance. I'm hearing that Lizzo song, About Damn Time. Ace of Swords in the reverse. And let's get one more. The Queen of Swords. Ooh. Yikes, Leo, you do not play. Holy hell. And I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Stand strong in your convictions when it comes to what you want out of your love life. You know, but if I was to show you what we all have here, I think this is somebody, you want to take your time. You want to be patient. You're not trying to rush. You're not hopping in to be head over heels or to fall quick or to fall fast. I think in your feelings, I think you like the pace of how things are going, because you're going to feel like this person's not rushing you. This person's not trying to rush you. You're not going to feel like this person is love bombing you. You're not going to feel like this person is, just trying to speed things up to get something out of you or use you as some form of a utility. It's like this person is being patient with you. They're being understanding. I think also on the flip side, they feel your understanding of them. And I like that you like that this person has that spark about them. So they're an initiator. This is somebody that's going to say, hey, let's go to dinner. Hey, let's do this activity. Or, hey, I was thinking maybe we should do this. This is somebody that likes to get active. This is somebody that wants to be out in public with you. This is somebody, and you're going to really like that. I think you're going to like the attention that this person is giving you. I think you're going to like the consistency and the moderate patience and the moderate tempo of this, where it makes you feel safe by this person not quickly coming in, or not in the same respect of slowly coming in, right? Where they're moving too slow, where it makes you wonder, well, what else you got going on if you ain't got enough time for me? This is somebody that has a really great balance. And I think between you two, there's going to be a healthy line of communication of you two to really talk and express and really deep dive and get to know each other. But I do believe you may feel like certain things may be a little bit off limits when it comes to this person. Not to say that they won't address it, but they may not address all of certain things that you two may talk about. But because I'm looking at a lot of new-ish energy, that's respectfully so. You know, when things are new, of course, you don't want to tell your entire closet of skeletons right out the gate, but definitely giving information and letting a person know is super important as far as things that you do feel comfortable with, right? It's a comfortability thing. And I think as you two become more comfortable with each other, the more you start to see this person open up, the more you like it, the more that you can see this person just pacing themselves with this connection while yet still being very active in the connection and engaging in this connection. I think, again, I'm not saying you're jumping out the windows because I'm not really seeing too many cups here at all. But I think you're willing to hear this person out. So how will this person feel about you, Leo? How will this person feel about Leo? King of Cups. Okay. How will this person feel about Leo? The Sun. The Three of Wands. Wow. And the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Where have you been all my life? Now I'm hearing that song by Rihanna. Okay, girl. Shut down the jukebox. But that's what this reminds me of. Where have you been? Where have you been all my life? And again, I'm not saying this person is jumping out the window and going straight into that, but I think this is a gradual process. I feel like I'm looking at a timeline. As you two get to know each other and pull back those layers, I think what's going to be revealed to this person or illuminated to this person is you are somebody that they have been waiting for. And I know sometimes when we hear that, it's like, okay, everybody says that, or that's very fairy tale-esque and etc. But sometimes some good things happen to good people. Some people are really deserving of having that experience where it's like, wow, where have you been? Some people are really meant to experience being made to feel like that, like you've been somebody that this person has been waiting for. And I think we all should, but not everybody gets that opportunity or gets that chance to have that kind of experience. And that's why I put it that way. I think with this person, it's like they may have felt like they were the right package at the wrong doorstep, right? Or they were being delivered packages that shouldn't have been delivered to them, right? Meaning they were being dealt people in relationships that just wasn't in alignment with what they wanted out of their relationships, or being delivered people that had certain behaviors or patterns. And don't get me wrong, it takes two always in a relationship. But for this person to feel like, where have you been? I've been looking for you. I've been searching for somebody like you. And the fact that you are very balanced, you are healed, you know what you want, you're content, you're emotionally available. That's the biggest thing for this person, is that you are emotionally available. You are emotionally present. You are somebody that is not carrying the weight of your baggage and your past on your back. And I think this is what this person really is going to love about you. I don't want to say like, I want to say love about you. A lot of times we enter into these relationships without fully healing, or after we leave one relationship, we want to hop into another. We don't give our own time to really sit with ourselves and be single and work through what things we need to fix within our flaws and within ourselves. And we just hop into the next person, just carrying our baggage over to somebody new. This is like, Leo, they're able to see that you've healed, you've gone through your process, you've worked through your emotions. Like you aren't bringing baggage, you aren't bringing excess trauma, you ain't bringing excess issues. It's like peace. You know, it's like you come with peace. This is what this person has been desiring. And I think if I'm seeing it that way, I don't think this person is used to peace in their relationships. They're not used to calm in their relationships. They're not used to having, moments that are just at a still in a good way, in a positive way. I think this person may be used to relationships that usually has some turbulency or some form of vitality, however you say it. In their partnerships, but you bring peace. And I think this is what this person has been looking for. Somebody that just brings me peace. Wow. I think you're bringing something to this person that they have not experienced. Probably if ever, Leo. You're bringing this into their life, and I think this is something that they probably have not ever really experienced, is peace at all. So I want to look a little bit further into this. I want to see how things develop. I want to see how things unwind. I want to see how things unfold. So Leo, I am going to leave this here because I don't want this video to be too long. But I am going to go over to the extended, which the link is in the description box below. But know that if I leave you here, before I go, I want to pull a card of advice really quick. That Three of Wands again. Your waiting and your patience has not been in vain. And I know, Hierophant in the reverse. Your waiting and your patience has not been in vain. By you being unapologetically and radically true to what you want, despite what other people may say you should do when it comes to your love life, despite other people trying to give you advice about your love life or tell you, Leo, you should do this, or you should stop doing that, or, you know, maybe even you internally feeling like, okay, well, maybe I should do this or I should do that. Nonetheless, you've always stayed true to your core of what you want, what you desire, and what it is you need, despite what other people may feel or may deem is best or not best for you. And not waiting for that right one, because you know somebody is out there for you that's not going to be perfect, but they're going to be present. They're not going to be perfect, but they're absolutely going to be present and full in your life. And I think this is what we've been waiting on, are somebody that's not perfect, but that is going to be very complimentary to us and who we are and our flaws and our strengths and our weaknesses. And that's what I'm seeing here. So Leo, I'm gonna leave this here. Again, the extended is in the description box below. I wish you well. You have a good one, and bye.